Hey, it's Neil. It's March 27th, and I'm here to talk about Surfy jobs, specifically the document building and creating the smaller version compressed MP4. So let's just start with the document building. There is now a script called build-surfey-doc, and you have to have the OpenAI key defined in your environment for this to work, but otherwise it uses all the scripts that we use for the rest of the stuff, like fancy video transcription, and you can see it here on my screen. All it does is take all the scripts and then it runs it through the AI based on this prompt, surfey-doc jobs. And if you look at that prompt, it's just asking the LLM to write markdown that looks like this, and then I pass in all the scripts. So if we were to run this, I'm using 3.5 turbo. I don't need it to be creative, I just need it to have the information. It puts the request response in a temporary directory and writes out jobs.md, and I have that checked in, so that's in the repo. And you can see every time you run it, it's a little bit different, but otherwise, it has all the information in there. So what this means is anytime you need to figure out what the jobs are available to you in Surfy, just go to jobs.md and this will list them out. And so these are the names of the jobs that you can run and what they do. So let's try some of these out. The one that I wanted to show off is the one to compress the video on the server side. Barto, you've been asking for that, so let's just do that. And this video is short, so it won't take that long. I have a much bigger video and it takes like 10 minutes to compress down, at least on Cloud Shell, so we don't want to try that. So when it comes to the job, remember it's just a comma delimited list, and shortly you'll be able to specify these optional environment variables, but currently those are not accessible to you. So you can just specify the name like this, post, assuming that I'm logged in. Ooh, bring up. Great. Okay, so let's get the ID here. I didn't pull it up fast enough. Here is my ID, and we're gonna pull this. So if you remember from previous videos, now we'll have the jobs here, and done will be set to false until it's complete. And just go ahead and pull that every few seconds or so to check on the status of the job. Uh-oh, looks like the job might have crashed. You see it's saying it's going to retry, so let me go ahead and find out. Probably should have tried this on production before I made a video, huh? Okay, no. Maybe that's just, oops. Yeah, okay, perfect. Succeeded, that's what you want to see. So there's a bunch of different statuses, but when you see completed and then in parentheses succeeded, that means it's total success. And one of the last lines is going to be the link to whatever that job created, like its main asset is going to be output. And that's so I can chain these job scripts together, but you also have the advantage of you can just copy and paste this and get to see that. So here's that particular video that I uploaded. There's no sound, thank God, because otherwise it's going to conflict with this. And it's been shrunk down. Let's save it so you can see. So this video has been shrunk down to a maximum of 1080 height, or I think it's 1920 width. So either. It's going to make sure that it fits in the 1080p frame, and the audio is going to be compressed down to 128K. And so you could see just by looking at my files here that it's, not that one, this one, it went from 7.7 megabytes to 1.9, significantly smaller. And there you have it. This asset, once it's been created, will also be listed here, and so you can see the size of it relative to the original size. And that's it. Enjoy.